am rearranging my doll shelves once again because I hate the way they look, especially this top part here. If you saw my previous update about my Nutcracker collection, I just hate how the top of the shelves look. They look so messy, so disorganized, and it literally makes me angry every time I wake up and look at them, which is not the purpose of a collection. You're supposed to feel happy when you see a collection. So I'm gonna do some rearranging. This is just me documenting what it looks like before. I have thought over and over and over again what I'm gonna do. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna start rearranging things, see what happens, and I'll update you either when it's done or while I'm in the process. I've already made one change. So down here, I didn't like how there was a big gap between the back row dolls' heads, and it was just like a white space. So originally I put 2 American Girl doll boxes, and I was gonna have another row of dolls in front of the box. I like how this looks for now, especially that you can see the American Girl box logo. I think it's just a nice little detail. So this might stay, this might change. I'm not gonna make any promises because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay everyone, it has literally been hours. I know it's been at least 3 hours of rearranging the doll shelves. At least. I listened to a 2-hour podcast and then I listened to another hour of another podcast, and it's probably been closer to like 4+ hours of me rearranging stuff, which sounds insane. You're probably like, are you just really inefficient? I genuinely don't know. There was lots of moves in these shelves and one of my other shelves that I'll show as well. I'm actually happy with the way it is now, which is huge because I've been not happy with my shelves for a while, and the most recent ways I've redesigned everything. Is it perfect? No, but it is actually pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. Here's my cat, Darcy. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll give you a tour, show you all the new things and all of my shelves, and I think I might have to go through and get rid of stuff, but I've already dedicated 4 hours to this. I'm so tired, I can't make any decisions right now. So I guess I should tell you that this shelf has changed too. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not that drastic of a change. I just shifted the Monster High dolls down, put the Anne stuff on top when before it was kind of on the bottom before the books, and then I put my Nutcracker collection here. So here's just an overview of my Nutcracker collection. I did do a dedicated video to this if you wanted to see. This is only temporary for the holiday season, and then I pack it away for Christmas. I did have to take a few of them out, like I took away my Halloween Nutcrackers just because they didn't fit, and I'm like, that's fine, I'll keep them for next year. Here's my Anne of Green Gables collection. I have some soft dolls from my childhood here. This one is actually from my mom's childhood. Some more cloth dolls here. These knitted ones that my mom got at a craft fair. This one of Diana and Anne eating ice cream. Some Sasquatches, even though they're not Anne of Green Gables, they're from Canada's Vancouver Olympics in 2010, so I just thought they would fit out of all the doll shelves that I have. This is the closest argument I can make. Then I have some more Anne figures here. This one that's kind of wearing pink and green. This is from Avonlea Traditions, and I'm really proud of it because that is the parent company of Maplelea, so I'm really glad that I have this in my collection. And I have this Anne Stacy doll from Barbie. Then I have Jo from Little Women from Barbie as well. But I just thought she needs a friend, so I just put her here. Then I have these 2 little Anne and Diana little dolls, little very tiny porcelain dolls. And then this figure, which I believe is from Boyd's Bear, or the same company, and it's just this doll, or this girl holding a doll, and I thought she kind of looked like Anne, close enough, so I put her here, but I just really liked that she was holding a doll, so I felt like that was appropriate for my doll collection. Then we have the Monster High dolls here, so we have mostly Draculaura on this shelf, because Draculaura is one of my favorites, Draculaura and Laguna are my favorites. We have this childhood Draculaura. This was my first Monster High doll ever. Then some of the G3 in the box. This Boo Original Pre-Production, Spectra, and Katrine Demue. We have my second Monster High doll ever, Frankie, G1 Frankie. Some G3 Lagunas back there. I also have a G3 Abby. I don't have a G1 Abby. I wanted one as a child, but she was never sold at my Walmart when I went there. So yeah, I never got Abby. I would love a Boo Original Pre-Production Abby and a Boo Original Pre-Production Laguna, but they never arrived at my local Walmart. And I live in Canada, so I was shocked when I found this one day, totally shocked. And I bought her, and then I don't think I saw her again. So it was really weird. I didn't know that they were sold in Canada. But now I keep an eye out because I would love for them to make a Laguna and Abby again. We have Jennifer, Original G1, this Frankie Stuffy here. So over here we have one of my Frozen areas, and Frozen with some Disney. So we have this Disney style series Elsa from Frozen 2, Frozen 2, Elsa and Anna in the box. They're Hasbro. Then we have inbox Kristoff in the Disney store. Got him thrifted though. Same thing with these Elsa and Anna 2013 Disney Store exclusives. I wanted these when they came out, but if you know, you know that it was crazy trying to find them. People loved them and it was so hard to find them, but I did end up finding them for 99 cents each during the pandemic, which was really cool. These Mattel Disney dolls from the 90s. This one is really cool because it's based off of the Broadway costume for Beauty and the Beast, which is really cool. Some Disney Petite dolls and this little animator Mulan, really cool. Then down here, this is another change. This is where my Wicked dolls go now. I have 2 Glindas, a Nessa Rose, and 2 Alphabas. I would love to add the Dorothy. That would be really cool. But I haven't seen her anywhere in Canada. So if you know where I can get her in Canada, she's not on Amazon, which is where I normally check. And she's not at my local Walmart, which is where I normally check. Then down here we have my American Girl dolls, which stayed the same for the most part. I do have a Magic Addict doll, Rose. Then we have Kaya, Felicity, Elizabeth, Caroline, Josefina, Marie Grace, Cecile, Kirsten, Marta, and Singing Bird. Both of these dolls are customs from Kirsten Stories. Then down here we have Laura and Mary, Carrie and Grace, customs for Little House on the Prairie. We have Alice, Jonathan. Alice is from Alice in Wonderland. Jonathan's from Dracula. We have Samantha, Nellie, Bridget, and Jenny. These 2 dolls are custom Hearts for Hearts dolls. I normally get a lot of questions about this doll here, so she is a Hearts for Hearts doll that I got thrifted, and the outfit is from a porcelain doll. Next we have my vintage dolls. So we have Kit, Claudie, Nanea, Molly, Emily, Mary Ellen, Julie, my version of Ivy, which is Truly Me 40. We have Courtney, Nikki, and Isabel. Fun fact about this Julie and this Ivy in quotation marks, is I both got them from the thrift store, so that's really cool. I mean, I also got Mary and Laura and Carrie and Grace all from the thrift store as well, so that's pretty cool. Then over here we have my modern American Girl dolls, plus my Dungeons & Dragons custom. So we have Sage, Grace, Covey. All these are Girl of the Years. Sage is 2013, Grace is 2015, Covey is 2023. Caitlin, my custom World by Us character. The actual World by Us line with Maritza, McKenna, Yvette. Then we have Betty, my custom half-orc fighter from Dungeons & Dragons. And Verity Justice, my Tiefling Paladin that I play in Dungeons & Dragons. Then we have an American Girl horse. Don't know where I'm going to put it, so it just stays here. Then this is new here. So we have my Ever After High dolls. We have the classic of Apple and Raven, Maddie Hatter, Cedarwood, Charisse Hood, Briar Rose, Blondie. So I have most of the main dolls. the ones that I least remember from my childhood, because I kind of outgrew it because I went into high school and I didn't really want to like dolls anymore. I was too concerned about what people would think of me, so I stopped being into dolls, which I don't know, I kind of regret, but also not at the same time, because I don't know if I was strong enough to be able to handle the bullying that would come with doll collecting. So if you're a high schooler and you're still collecting dolls, you are braver than I was, and I applaud you for that. So we have my Ever After High dolls here, my Backyard Again stuffies that I got at a garage sale. These were $1 each, so $5, which is, I don't know, I think this is so cool. I love it so much. Next we have my Maplelea dolls. So we have 2 Terrans. This one's my first 18-inch doll ever. This, I just call her Terran. This one I called Diana from Anne of Green Gables. Brienne, Samuel, this is Samuel because he is a first generation Sila doll with a haircut that I got thrifted, so I just call him Samuel. Then we have Sila, Alexis, because I'm not very creative with coming up with names, but I really like this. This is a second generation Alexi, and this is a later version of Alexi. But essentially how I do my shelves for Maplelea is I do it province from west to east, and then I also do it by generation. So this Terran is an older generation compared to this one, so she goes first. So even though this doll is called Sila, she is not a first generation, so I put Samuel first because he is a first generation doll. And that's the same thing with Leonie. This is a first generation Leonie, and this is a newer version of Leonie that Maplelea sent to me last year, which was so exciting. This is an older version of Jenna. Then we have Anne, who is also a Jenna doll, but she's a later edition. As you can see, they have very different eyes. Maplelea generations are very different from each other. Then we have Clara, a custom Maplelea friend, and then we have Dorothy, a Maplelea friend as well. She's not a custom, but I named her Dorothy after the Wizard of Oz because I think she looks similar to the actress who's rumored to play Dorothy in Wicked. I also just always wanted a Dorothy doll, and she just screamed Dorothy to me, so she's Dorothy. Next we have my American Girl Frozen section, which I am really proud of these dolls, but that means I'm very particular about how they're displayed. So I'm not absolutely loving this, but the positive to this display is that there's now a space for Belle, who is a doll that's on my wish list because Belle was my favorite Disney princess growing up. Frozen came out when I was a teenager. I love Frozen way more than Beauty and the Beast, but Belle just has a special place in my heart because she was my favorite growing up. That's why I have a lot of Frozen dolls, is because I love Frozen. Yes, I'm excited for Frozen 3, which is supposed to be coming out next year, I think. I also heard too that they were working on Frozen 3 and Frozen 4 at the same time. So that's exciting. Don't know, I'm gonna have to do a little more research and a little more digging, but I am very excited about that. And I'm very sad. Both times, Frozen 1 and Frozen 2, I wanted to see in theaters, but nobody would go with me. And so sad about that because I absolutely love Frozen. So if Frozen 3 comes out and nobody wants to go with me, I'm going by myself. I don't care. But enough about Frozen. We have, this is a new area as well. This is my Barbie movie doll shelf. So I have a bunch of dolls. I have dolls from Diamond Castle, Three Musketeers, Fairytopia and Mermaidia, Island Princess. I have 2 Ericas. This one I bought off of a Facebook Marketplace. She's the only one that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. The other ones are thrifted, including this Annalise and this Erica. Then I have some dolls here. I have Swan Lake. Even though that's not her proper outfit. I thrifted the outfit and thrifted the doll. Even though this doll is the classic kind of Odette, the dress is from a budget line. So you might realize that the doll and the dress don't match, but it's good enough for now. We have Magic of the Pegasus. We have Barbie the movie, both an in-box and out-of-box one, and Barbie Princess Charm School. Then I have the 2000 Holiday Barbie. Next we have my Natasha Our Generation doll. My first Our Generation doll, I got her because she reminds me of Clara from the Nutcracker, and I'm going to be in my first Nutcracker this year. So I got her to celebrate that, and I'm also just a huge fan of the Nutcracker. So yeah, I'm really excited about this doll. She is so cute, and I love her little, it's called a romantic tutu when you see like a flowy tutu like this. The other one is called like a pancake tutu. I think it's also called something else other than pancake tutu. But I don't know, I just think that this outfit was really cool, and I just loved it. Very ballet vibes. Then we have my Rainbow High collection here. Sorry, my camera is a bit shaky because I'm holding it up. These dolls I was thinking of selling. Mentioned in a previous video that I was gonna sell them, but then I listed them and nobody wanted them. Now it's becoming Christmas, or closer to Christmas, so I'm sure somebody might want them. So I could list them again, but I don't know. I love the rainbow look that they have. And this is only like half or a third of my collection that I did have. I did sell a lot of them before. So these ones are kind of my favorites that were left. But yeah, I don't know what to do with them because yes, if I got rid of them, I could have space for more dolls. But now that they're displayed in a nice way, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can get rid of them. So I don't know what I'm doing with those. Yeah, kind of disappointed that I was like, I'm gonna sell them, and then I decided not to, and I feel like a liar. Even though I know it happens all the time, and I did try to sell them. I had them listed, but nobody was interested. Somebody bought one of them. So, I mean, progress, I guess, there. I'm not too sure. I might decide to sell them this Christmas. I'm not sure. Then we have my Wellie Wisher dolls. So we have Camille, Emerson, Ashlyn. Those are the Wellie Wishers. I do have another version of Camille, and she is Grace from Little House on the Prairie, if you remember when I showed you. Then these dolls, this is Ashley, and this is Alyssa. Hearts for Hearts dolls. That's not their original names. That's just names I gave them. And they're sisters or cousins to Ashlyn. I can't remember what I made them. But then this is Lily, and she's related to Sila. These two dolls, which I don't have a name for yet. I have a concept for this one. I kind of want to turn this into like a Dungeons and Dragons doll, but I need to make an outfit for her. Then we have Baby Olivia, which is an itty bitty baby from American Girl from the Caring from Baby kind of set. But I did get her off of eBay. We have Isabel and Cecile. Yes, they are technically recycled names. So they are the original Isabel and Cecile from American Girl because they are from the early 2000s. They're from a line called Girls of Many Lands, and they were collector dolls meant more for like teenagers, like 12 and up, I think. They weren't meant to be played with. This one I played with and her legs fell off, so they're hot glue gunned on right now. But yeah, I do like them. I got them both for like $30 off of eBay back in like 2011, so they're not in great condition, not in collector condition, but they were good for when I played with them as a kid. Then we have Mini Be Forever Molly, Mini Emily, Mini Nellie, this McDonald's toy of Isabel, Girl of the Year 2014. So Isabel, technically this 2014 doll is a recycled name of this Girls of Many Lands doll. And then there's also Isabel, the 90s twin down here. So 3 Isabels technically in the American Girl line. We have some pets here. These are not official American Girl. These 3, the 2 otters and the skunk. The skunk is Ashlyn's pet. I don't know why, I just saw it and I'm like, Ashlyn feels like she has a pet skunk, and that's kind of funny. Got it thrifted, and I got these 2 otters. I love river otters, so they're just little special stuffies. Then these 3, so you can see that one back there, are from Julie's dog walking set, which I got for $3 because they were selling them at like a garage sale, and I saw them in 3 different spots because I found the one and I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. Then I found the other one. I'm like, oh, let's see if I can find the third, and I got them all for $3. So that is so cool because I wanted Julie's dog walking set as a kid, so getting it for $3 out of like at a garage sale is like insane. Then we have Sugar from my childhood, and then this is Sila's dog, one of them, that I got thrifted. So that's really cool. So that has been a tour of my doll shelves. I am actually pretty happy with the way they are now, but knowing me, you know they're gonna change. And when that happens, I'm probably gonna do an update for you all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more doll collecting videos, make sure to subscribe. So thank you, and I'll see you all next time.